My name is Anne-Marie Newark, and I'm going to be presenting on facilitating a safe surgical education environment for interns. Strides in resident education have been made in the last decade to create a more hospitable learning environment through more dedicated education time, mentorship, simulation, and incorporation of wellness programs. However, mistreatment and humiliation still occur in medical training. The operating room is often perceived as a fast-paced, high-pressure environment for learners and is a location in which learner mistreatment takes place. Psychological safety, the belief that team members are protected from humiliation and backlash if they express ideas, concerns, and voice questions, is essential in the OR for effective communication and to reduce adverse outcomes. Psychological safety also has a large impact on resident physician satisfaction. This project sought to create a curriculum that prepares OBGYN interns for the OR in a safe learning environment in order to protect psychological safety. Sessions were designed for hands-on learning and group discussion. Each meeting started with a brief slide presentation of anatomy, instruments, and surgery steps, followed by an interactive portion where learners practiced with instruments. Sessions were facilitated by a single PGY3 in a location not otherwise used for educational purposes to reduce concern about academic performance. Images 1 through 3 show example session slides. Surveys were then completed by participants. Survey responses were qualitative statements regarding feelings about entering the OR prior to and after participation in the curriculum, opinions about the strongest aspects of these sessions, and suggestions for improvements. Example of survey responses included, I was feeling nervous and intimidated by the idea of working in the OR and not being prepared to be helpful right away and not meeting expectations. I feel more prepared after the sessions. I especially feel that the emphasis on the most commonly used instruments and sutures were very helpful to make it easy to remember and apply these concepts on day one in the OR. The small group as well as only including learners made it feel more comfortable and low stakes. I liked the safe and private environment of other interns. In conclusion, small group active learning sessions led by a facilitator close in learner level is one way to combat threats to psychological safety for interns in the OR. Feedback from participants has shown that this is a worthwhile opportunity for learners. Challenges to the program include time constraints of residency as well as finding more session leaders. Next steps include resurvey at 6 months and 1 year of residency, sessions on more advanced techniques, and implementation of surgical coaching.